Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now today we're back on Daily Race B, the Nürburgring 24-hour layout in reverse using the Lexus RCF GT3 I believe. Now in this particular race you'll see it's actually a pretty good race to be honest, but let's not digress, let's get straight into this qualifying lap. So this qualifying, due to obviously how long it takes to go around the Nürburgring, you're only really probably going to get 1 or 2 laps, and if you do make a mistake, crash, get a penalty, etc., you're definitely restarting. So with that being said, it looks like we're on to a good one at the moment. I mean, some of these corners I am taking a bit slow, and some of these corners I am drifting, not actually taking the fastest way through the corner. But we'll take this qualifying lap as something to learn off and something to ponder on, to see where we can improve and everything like that. Now, obviously coming up towards the big carousel in the last video, I binned it here almost hit that wall. This time did a good job. Obviously a slight little drift on the exit there, but coming down now to the carousel and coming up, we will see why you can only really get 1 or 2 laps if you're a novice driver like me. Obviously there, I didn't really brake, hit the wall, so yep, let's retry. Anyway, back to where we were, coming to the carousel. Will we do this a bit better? Yeah, so we actually brake this time and we actually go around it like a normal driver would. So that's good. Now we'll skip ahead a little bit, and this is basically now the top part in reverse, the uphill section coming up towards the second YouTube corner, I guess you could say. But this probably is my favourite part of the track. It's quite narrow, it's fast paced, and it's a lot of fun to drive, especially with other racers as well. So as we come around this right hander, I do again run onto the grass. So again, this is not going to be the best record, it's not going to be any record breaking qualifying laps, but I thought I'd post one because in the last video I didn't actually do a qualifying lap, just jumped straight into it, and obviously we started at the bottom half of the grid. Now approaching YouTube corner here, hitting the curb there, obviously sending me into a little bit of a power slide, but we recovered well, and now heading down the valley here, and then to go back up towards the sort of curving straight, which doesn't really make sense for sure. Obviously you can pick up a lot of speed coming back up, and it is very much left right, and then under the bridge here, hit the brake zone. Probably brake a bit too early there, but again, carry not enough speed, so we'll fast forward this straight part here. I say straight, it's definitely not straight, but it's fast enough that you can take it to be a straight, and do not hit the apex there on that last curve, which we should have really done that to get obviously better lap times. But like I said, we can look back at this and say where we went wrong and where we could improve, which is always a good thing. And again, 58 miles an hour through there is definitely not the right line, and that is definitely not what to do. And again, hitting the grass, we're mowing the grass, we're doing the second job, we should be getting paid for that, definitely. But again, not what you should do, and take this as a learning curve for next time one of these events come on. Now we are coming uphill towards the infield part of the track. Take this right hander, then it's another right, and then we're on the infield section. It's quite a good bit of a good bit of track. This section is quite, again, fast paced, and you carry a lot of speed through corners and take these turns quite nicely. Let off the throttle there, didn't want to run onto the grass. I think anything with a penalty at this point is devastating, to want to restart and everything like that. Now coming up to the brake zone there, just past the change on the right, again we missed the apex, so not taking optimal line, but we do hit it there, so not too bad. Now onto this left-hander, pretty much a hairpin at that point, pretty smooth through there. And we have just got now this last part of the GP circuit, and then it's the straight, and then pretty much one last tricky corner, and then it's a home run to see what lap time we will be able to post. So this corner especially, it's very shallow coming from this end, from the reverse end. A little bit of a drift on the exit, and then completely miss the fastest way through the corner. But we'll fast forward. We're on to I don't know what lap time we will get, to be honest. Let's see if we do this last corner. So hit the brake zone, get down into second. You can definitely take that curb there, so recommend taking the curb while doing the race, so you'll see the difference in the line. But we're coming down now the main big straight, I guess you could say, of the Nürburgring 24-hour layout under the Bilstein Bridge. Now we will get a lap time of, when we do eventually cross it, of 8 minutes 12. So let's jump to the race and see where that takes us. So qualifying is done. It's Tam Tam again. We met Tam Tam in the last race. This time he is actually back at his controller wheel and he is driving this time. But gotta say, this Lexus is pretty good in the slipstream, to be honest. There is the Porsche there. I believe there's a Porsche behind it. It's not actually catching up for some reason. But obviously when we come out of the slipstream, we don't really get the overtake done. But we get the overtake done now. We have moved up a position, so we're in 5th, starting in 6th, so that is where the qualifying time took us. Now, top 4 there, all very close to each other. The guy in the Corvette, and then it's the 3 Porsches, and then myself. Now, round here, it's all close battles. We're all less than half a second of each other, so very good clean racing at the moment, which is what this particular race promoted, which was very, very refreshing compared to some of the other races I've taken part in and shown on the channel. But as we come up to that, what would be a normal jump in the other way around, we are quite slow, I ain't gonna lie. Could be faster, but again, it's all within the half a second of each other, to be honest, between 4th, 5th and 6th. Now, as we come around this right-hander, we are approaching neutral corner, and thought about a move, but again, there's no point. The door was closed there for a undertake opportunity, and obviously in the video previous to this one, the angry man, angry grandpa, went off there, but no one's been off so far. Everyone's having a really good clean race, which is what we like to see. We take the curb there, get a bit of a faster line, I believe, than the couple of Porsches in front. Now, as we approach the corner again where I'm going to spin it, we take it a lot better. A little bit of a slight exit there, but come down into the carousel, and this is just where I guess the chaos then all happens. So we approach it, Rob there just crashes, the 3rd place just takes out 2nd, and we get a clean 3 position overtake. So that's three positions, and from now on, again, we're trying to catch up to Luther, but he is about 2.5 seconds in front of us, and then us to 3rd is like 4.3 seconds behind. So it's sort of just in a race of our own, trying hard to catch up again to Luther. But to be fair, I really want to try that Corvette next race. So next sort of daily race or whatnot, I'm going to try the Corvette, see how good that is, because it looks like a pretty good car, pretty quick car as well. And again, coming up to this infield section, still in 2nd, and as we approach YouTube corner here, still in 2nd, about 2.5 seconds away from Luther. But I don't really think we're going to be catching him, although you never know. With Gran Turismo, a mistake could happen. But at the end of that long straight, about 3 seconds now, and we're still about within the 4-second range between 2nd and 3rd. So gaining a little bit of time away from the pack, but not really gaining time on Luther. Taking that corner again, a bit too slow. Should definitely take the curb. I can see Luther, he's always in the sights, but again, my driving is just awful, so taking every corner slow as anything. So as we approach the infield section, 3.5 seconds now, and the gap between myself and 3rd is about 3.8. So they've caught up a little bit, and as we look back here, we can just see the top of the car come around that corner there. Now 3.6 seconds, 3.7 seconds away, so not really much time lost or gained, but comfortable second place victory, and that was a clean race nonetheless. Obviously not for the drivers that crashed out in front of us at the carousel, but if you want to see more of these type of videos, or any other type of videos, let me know down below. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell on, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.